Nobody applied to NVIDIA that season. NVIDIA came for the ones it wanted. Thursday morning. A recruiter's email. 6 lines. No small talk. The previous job was comfortable, stable, forgettable. 6 lines changed the calculation entirely. 4 rounds. Each designed to find where you break. That place never came. A number arrived. Stillness followed. Accepted before the weekend. Family dinner. Father asked what NVIDIA made. The chips inside everything that thinks. Neither of you understood what was coming. Santa Clara. First week. Different gravity than anywhere before. Engineers moved like the ground beneath them was always accelerating. Everyone here builds something that will outlast them. Badge around the neck. Posture shifted without permission. 12 engineers. First meeting. Familiar language at an impossible velocity. 3 pages of notes. More than university ever demanded. Building emptied that night. Stayed an hour past that. Falling behind here carried a different weight than anywhere else. Jensen Huang was not a distant executive. He was a weather pattern. His name moved through rooms the way gravity moves through physics. Constant. Unexplained. The leather jacket. The certainty. A future described like a document already written. Inside the building that was pressure wearing a very clean surface. GPU architecture. First project. Everything before felt like a rough draft. 8 weeks. Clean. Documented. 3 senior reviewers. Solid foundation. 2 words. Carried for a month. How's work going? Incredible. What are you building? Something that changes everything. And, not sure I can say. Both true. Neither enough. What does it feel like to work on something too large to see the edges of? Tell me below. That vertigo, I want to know who else has carried it. 6 months in. Pace unchanged. Adaptation had simply arrived. Stock charts breaking every word available for growth. Equity checked occasionally. Then constantly. Then deliberately left alone. 11 years at the desk, 2 over. Asked what kept him. We're not done yet. I keep thinking we must be close. We never are. First review. No cushioning. Performance laid flat on the table. Strong contributor. High ceiling. Needs to move faster. 70-hour weeks. Still not enough. Feedback stared at like a puzzle. The missing piece was more hours. This is what keynotes leave out. Where mission and consumption become the same thing. Year 2. AI stopped being an industry term. The only conversation happening anywhere on Earth. NVIDIA made AI possible. That made you the person behind everything. Some days that felt real. Other days the 101 sat still and somewhere in the glass lived a version of yourself that used to have hobbies. Have you ever looked back at who you were before a job and felt like a stranger? Drop it below. That distance has a name. Blackwell. New initiative. Scale difficult to hold in one thought. Sub-team. Not the visible work. Not what made press releases. But nothing ran without it. Some days that was enough. Senior executive. Unannounced. 30 seconds. 2 words quietly delivered. This matters. Then gone. Those 2 words carried the entire week. Exceptional people everywhere. Excellence was the floor, not the ceiling. Ship. Move. The next thing, always already waiting. Sister visiting. 14 months since the last time. Sunday evening. You seem far away, even standing right here. Just a busy season. She didn't argue. She had stopped arguing the year before. Exceeds expectations. Promotion. Year 2. Celebration dinner 40 minutes late. Deployment gone sideways at 6. Partner had already ordered. Stopped waiting to order for herself. That small adjustment said more than either of them named. Year 3. The boom became something the word couldn't contain. Valuations crossing numbers requiring new vocabulary. Analysts ran out of models. Inside, acceleration with no named destination. Junior engineer joined. 24. Brilliant in a way that quietly surfaces your own aging. Mentorship between 11 and 1 in the morning. Only hours available. I want to be where you are in 5 years. The smile came. The thought behind it stayed private. Have you ever been someone's goal and quietly hoped they'd aim somewhere else? Leave it below. More common than anyone admits. Global launch. Every cover. The kind that changes everything publicly. The team's work in the foundation. Invisible. Load-bearing. Unacknowledged. Historic numbers. Jensen's message. Names listed carefully. The team's name was not there. Read it twice. Closed the laptop. Walked longer than necessary. Next project already waiting. Machine hadn't paused. Year 4. Forced ranking. Someone at the bottom regardless. Understood the game well enough to survive. Understanding and respecting are different things. Colleague of 3 years gone. Thursday afternoon. 20 minutes. Empty desk Friday. Coffee mug still there. Nobody had moved it. Missions don't complete. They expand. Every milestone opens 3 more behind it. Doctor mentioned fatigue. Not ordinary. Accumulated. Sleep doesn't reach it. Meaningful work and sustainable work are not the same category. Back to the office. Deadline waiting. Late year 4. A founder reached out directly. No recruiter. That detail mattered. Parked car. Engine off. An hour talking about what needed building before time ran out. Before time ran out. Hadn't thought about time that way in years. Offer arrived. Smaller. Riskier. A genuinely hard problem. 10 days. Long drives. No destination. Wait becoming nameable. Accepted Tuesday. Notice Wednesday. I wondered when this conversation would come. People who care this much need work they can hold at a human scale. That sentence went into the Notes app. Still sits there. Final week. Transition documents. 4 years into pages that couldn't hold it. Last day. Badge. Keyboard. Small desk plant. 4 cycles survived without complaint. The plant had asked for almost nothing. That trade looked different now. Carried to the car. Passenger seat. Parking structure. Thursday email in memory. 6 lines. The start of everything. Jensen. The leather jacket. The certainty. A future described like somewhere reachable. Things built that now run inside machines that run inside the world. At what point does building the future become the reason you can't find the present? Jensen never slept. Legend said so. Culture confirmed it daily. 4 years matching that pace as closely as a human being can. The difference was simple. He was running toward something. By year 4 the direction had become unclear. If this pressed against something familiar, like this video, send it to someone still inside the machine. Stay close. Where we go next the stakes are even higher.